welcome to this week's One Force Weaponry video. Today, if you can't tell just by looking at the counter kind of quick, we are doing kind of an all about turkey special, I want to say. So the last couple videos, we've kind of started talking about turkey season, what's obviously coming up. April 26th is Youth Day in Maine. I don't know about New Hampshire and surrounding states, but I know at least in Maine it's the 26th. And then the 28th would be when it starts for everyone else. So we're going to talk about some fun turkey stuff today, some accessories to go with your turkey guns that maybe you have, maybe you don't, some last minute supplies to kind of come in, stock up on, make sure you're setting yourself up for success this turkey season. So without further ado, let's start with the one non-turkey related item on the table. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was something that Chad bought in. Obviously it's just me today. I have no idea how to say the name of this pistol. Gonna be straight up and honest. I tried to Google it. I tried to get Siri to read it to me. I don't know what's going on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the tag. So it's a very fun little pistol. Very, very interesting. Obviously, from what my guess is, it's very German. It's a 6.35 millimeter 25 ACP. Very obviously small frame, semi-automatic, does come with one magazine. The wood grips on this are actually gorgeous and it's in fantastic shape. Definitely a very interesting little pistol. Yeah, just not one I really know how to say. So that is, I'm pretty sure, our only non-turkey related item that we're going to talk about today. So an interesting collector's item there. So jumping into some turkey guns, obviously we try to have a little bit of everything at One Force. And I guess that kind of goes here. We have a single shot, we have a couple pumps, we have a semi-auto, and all of these would work for you for turkey season. I guess let's start with the Dickinson Phoenix. Maybe you're hitting turkey season on a budget this year, looking for a new gun, looking to get into turkey hunting in general. This could be a great option for you. So this is a used Dickinson Phoenix. This is a single shot 20 gauge. You can shoot up to 3-inch out of this, and it has a 26-inch barrel. It does have the gold front bead sight. Very, very easy to operate these. As I said, it's a single shot, so there's really nothing too fancy about these. But this guy here is in great shape. Obviously, nice wood stocks on it. It's one of those where you don't necessarily feel bad taking it out and going hunting with it. That's what it was probably used for before it came here, and hopefully that's what it's used for after. But at a fantastic price point for someone that's looking to either maybe just add a single shot 20 gauge to their collection, or that's looking to get a 20 gauge for turkey hunting. So that's a really nice option for someone. Stepping it up to a 410. So this is a Mossberg 500. This is a pump action shotgun. This one's chambered in 410. This one you can also shoot up to 3-inch out of, but beware, especially for turkey season, to harvest a turkey in the state of Maine, you can only use TSS or tungsten super shot. And we have plenty of that in stock. We'll actually talk about some of that a little later in the video. But just to beware, make sure you're covering yourself this turkey season. Only use TSS if you're planning on using a 410 to harvest a turkey. But this one has the 24-inch vent rib barrel, does have a full fixed choke already included, and you can put up to 5 rounds in here. You have the front white bead and a rear gold bead. It is also drilled and tapped. So say you, most of the time, I don't want to say all the time, but a lot of the time when people are buying 410s, it's for maybe a youth or a smaller framed hunter to use, or maybe you just don't want the bigger recoil of a 12 or a 20 gauge. 410's a great option, but it's also drilled and tapped, so you can add a red dot onto there for easier target acquisition if you do have a youth hunter, or really just sometimes it's a lot easier for your eyes to pick up. So that would be a great option for anyone as well. And honestly, the Mossberg 500, a lot of people use them. I can't tell you how many people I've heard come in here saying, oh, I shot my first turkey with one of those, or that was the first shotgun I ever had. it's definitely a Hallmark gun. Next up, this gun definitely screams turkey. This is a Winchester semi-auto. This is the SX4. This is another 20 gauge. It has a 26-inch barrel. You can also shoot up to 3-inch out of this one as well. The camo pattern on this one is the mossy oak grass habitat. Does come with fiber optic front sight, which I'm a big fan of the fiber optic sights. My eyes pick them up a lot better than they do like the little gold beads, but that's just kind of personal preference for me. This one does come with 3 different chokes, but we do have a lot of other chokes in stock as well, which again, we'll talk about a little later in the video. So if you really want to kind of tune in on what your shotgun can do, as far as like patterning, things like that go, good choke option, that's important. And also another cool thing about this gun is you do have length of pull spacers with it. So say you are smaller framed or maybe you're larger framed and you need to adjust the length of pull, which is the distance from the trigger to obviously the end of the butt pad. Your length of pull is going to be a little bit different based on everyone. And so a lot of the guns now are including spacers, so you can adjust that to fit yourself, which makes you more comfortable with the gun, which makes so you get the max capabilities out of your firearm. So a great option for a semi-auto 20 gauge. And look, another fun option for a semi-auto 20 gauge. So this is a Weatherby Element. This is the synthetic Element model. So as I said, semi-automatic, 20 gauge, can shoot up to 3-inch, does have the 26-inch barrel. Again, has the fiber optic front sight, only that one is green, not the orangey red. This guy is all synthetic. It has like a grayish like stocks on it, well, obviously with the black barrel and receiver. Does have a 4-round capacity on this guy. Your safety is back here, right on the rear of the trigger guard. Weatherby, I'm pretty sure most of you are going to be familiar with them at this point. I don't think we've had too many of their shotguns in over the years, but we've had quite a few of their rifles. And we've special ordered in a couple of their shotguns for like regular customers of ours or just customers in general. And all the feedback I've heard on them has been fantastic. And this guy right here is just a protector for it, so you don't have to have this on. We just leave them on when they're in the rack, just in case someone picks them up, it doesn't bump anything, but that is absolutely available to be taken off. So another really good at an affordable price point, especially coming from Weatherby. All right, now that we've covered kind of all of the turkey guns that we have to talk about today, the largest part of this video is kind of accessories that we have in stock that we've ordered in, and that kind of have been the most popular picks for turkey season. So the first thing I'm going to talk about over here, this is a rangefinder from Vortex. So this is the Vortex Crossfire HD 1400. So this is a Crossfire HD rangefinder. It comes with, if you can see on the box, comes with this cute little bag. It's adorable. I love them. I think they're super fun. So this is a laser rangefinder, which can come in handy when you are turkey hunting. As you can see in the bag, you come with your little straps, lens cleaner, battery, and the rangefinder itself. So I've used the Vortex rangefinders before. They're a pretty simplistic operating system, so it's not like some of them where you have to have a PhD to operate them, because that can be kind of a pain. But this one, these rangefinders are pretty simplistic to use, very, very easy from my experience with them. It's just you have that one button on the top. This guy out here, that's where you put your battery in. But other than that, pretty easy. Oh, you do have your menu button here on the side to make some adjustments, but honestly, very rarely you will have to use that. But as I said, I like rangefinders, especially when hunting or even going to the shooting range, because if you're anything like me, my depth perception, not the best. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's like 20 yards. No, Jill, that's like 40, but I rest my case. So if you're anything like me, this is a great tool to come in handy, especially when maybe you're working with a shotgun that you know it shoots well, or you're comfortable shooting it up to, let's say, 50 yards. and you know that that is kind of your max point where you're good shooting it, then it's kind of handy to be able to say, all right, that turkey's at 44, I'm good. So a great option for turkey hunting, a great option for going and like even not test firing guns, but taking guns to the range, patterning in your guns, kind of, or even for upcoming for deer season, your rifles, taking them out, making sure, all right, my rifle's good there, I hit there at this range. Like it's really is a handy tool for any gun enthusiast to have. So that is the Vortex Crossfire HD, and we have that in stock. So come in, grab that. Plus, they're kind of fun to play with if you're bored while turkey hunting, because sometimes it's a little slow and then something happens and you're like, oh, yay. Erin's laughing at me behind the camera. All right. Next up, some more useful things for turkey season. Remember how earlier I was talking about how that Mossberg was drilled in taps so you could add a optic to it? Here are two really, really good options for optics if you wanted to add one to that Mossberg. This guy right here, this is the Tacfire. So very, very affordable optic. A very fun FDE color, even comes with the little cantilever mount on it. Comes with scope caps, so flip up caps on it. You can adjust it. So I believe this one is a green and a red dot sight. So you can adjust it to green or red and the dot size depending on what you want, what you're comfortable with. But the Tacfire is a fantastic option at a really, really good price point for someone. Maybe you're putting it on a gun for a youth hunter, and you know that it might get thrashed around the woods a little bit. Have no fear. It's a very affordable option, but a good and durable option for someone. Up next, you have the Vortex Strikefire red dot system. So this one is a red and a green dot as well. The cool thing about Vortex products is they do have a lifetime warranty. So like I said, you break it, it's okay. They do have limited lifetime warranty. These ones, it does have the flip up scope caps as well. So kind of gets you protected. Say if you're romping through the woods, going to get to your favorite turkey spot, you can kind of have those flip down to protect your optics and your glass in there. But this one is a little bit more on price point wise, but still a fantastic option for someone looking to put a red dot on any kind of turkey gun. We've known quite a few people that have put that on their turkey setup and they absolutely love it. Like I said, target acquisition, very, very easy with the red dots. All right, moving into more turkey stuff. As you can see, we have a ton of calls that we ordered in everywhere. Box calls, mouth calls. I mean, we even have, I think, an owl call somewhere over here. So let's go over some of the different options we have really quick. I won't bore you going over every single detail, but most of these I do believe we have on the website, I want to say. I could be totally wrong, but I'll have to check on that. So if you want more details, or you can always give us a call, send us an email, shoot us a message on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and we will answer you as soon as we can. All right, up next we have one of the Primos mouth calls. This is the Hook Hunter. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of my favorite series from them, mostly because of the box design and the design that is on the mouth call itself. But it's actually a really good call. I know quite a few. We've actually sold these. Let's see, did we have them last year? Or we've had them before at some point, and people really seem to like those. And more mouth calls. You have the Diamond Cutter. This one, it comes with a fun little carrying case too. So if you don't necessarily want to take the call out of your mouth and put it in your pocket, don't. You have a fun little carrying case for this as well. Up next, you have the Veronica. They get real creative with these names. I don't really know why it's called the Veronica, but that's fun. This one also comes with the spur cut, and it's a really fun neon green color. And probably one of my favorites, if you can't tell, I like the design of a lot of things. So this is a Power Calls Ghost Cut. This is their Game Over series. It's obviously kind of a Pac-Man related thing, which I think is super cute. Like, look at the little turkey on there. How fun is that? And it also, again, comes with that fun little carrying case. And, oh, look, more. So this is the Power Owl turkey locator call. If you didn't know, turkeys really like owls. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily they like the owls, but they will respond to owl calls. So I know some people that use these to kind of obviously get the location of turkeys. So this is a really good owl call. Besides the Power Owl, up next is the Hoot Flute. The names on these are fantastic. So as you can see, you have several different options, and it kind of gives you directions on the Hoot Flute itself on how to use it, because every one of these is a little bit different. Doesn't matter if it's made by the same brand or not. They all work a little bit different. Another one. This is the crow call, so kind of the same thing as the owls, the crows. So here's another turkey locator that you can use. Super raspy and accurate sounds of crows. If you've ever wanted to sound like a crow, maybe you don't hunt turkeys, you just really want a crow call. There you go. All right, and the Gobbler Shaker. This is a 2-in-1. This one is pretty interesting looking. Definitely not a compact option if that's kind of what you're going for, but it reproduces the gobble of a male turkey. So if you were looking for that, these I've actually seen used before. They do work really well. So it is a great option for someone that's looking for a turkey call. Next up, this is one of the electronic options. So this guy right here, this is the Ideal Close-In Caller. So maybe you're like me and you're not great at using some turkey calls. I'm going to be honest, I'm not. Maybe an electronic call is what's best for you. They work well as long as you don't forget to charge them or have extra batteries. Seriously, don't make that mistake. But this one makes several different sounds. So I'll read off to you what this one does. So it makes the yelped, the purr, the fly down, the fighting, and the gobble. So you have lots of different options, and it's pretty easy to select which one you want. Obviously, you just hit the button of the corresponding sound you want it to make, and it does. So there's a great option if you're like me and not great at using a lot of the other calls. All right, another one from Hunter Specialties. This is another locator crow call. Lots of locator calls that we have in stock. This is a wood one. I'm kind of a sucker for the wood calls. I like them. Call me a purist, whatever. So that one's a fun one. And the raspy old hen. This one's probably my favorite, again, probably because of the name. It's not just something a lot of people call their significant others. And all right. So another Hunter specialty. This is the raspy old hen. This is a wooden box call. I really like the wooden box calls. I think they're fun. I think they're easy to use. And maybe you like a lot of the other calls or just a variety. Maybe you're a person that enjoys variety. Then grab this kit. You have the wooden box call, you have a mouth call, and you have like a scratch and one of the, I forget what they're called. It's scratch call. Glass pan call. Okay, that should have been easy considering it's literally a glass pan, but you know. So you have a big variety of all different turkey calls that you can take advantage of at a really good price point, kind of for getting you set up for literally a little bit of everything. So a really good option, again, from Hunter Specialties. And oh, look, the cookie cutter combo, again with another combo box. So if you're one of those persons that likes variety. So this is kind of, it is one of those like glass cutter calls, only it's set up a little bit different. So you know what kind of sound you're going to make and how you need to make it. Because if you're like me using that glass pan call, some of those sounds I'm going to make, if I try to use that, it's going to scare a turkey away. So this one kind of, it's setting you more up for success. So you have that, you have the mouth call, and you do have a crow call in this one as well. So if you want one of those locator calls and the turkey gobbles, there you are. Oh, look, another combo set. This time it's from our friends at Primos. So again, this has the glass pan, or I don't definitely know if that one's glass, but we're going to call it a glass pan for the sake of simplicity. And we also have a mouth call, again, with the little case. That's fun. And we have one of those wooden box calls. A great combination set. You like variety, you want to be set up for success. There you are. All right, and up next, we're gonna go with some ammo. Let's talk about some ammo first, and then we'll kind of go to the rest of it. So we have a variety of turkey hunting ammo in stock. We seriously have a lot of turkey hunting ammo in stock. And as most people will tell you, ammo selection and choke selection are two of the most important pieces when it comes to setting up your turkey gun. There is a lot of information when it comes to both ammo selection and choke selection, kind of setting yourself up for success, for distance of where you're going to shoot, just what you're where you're hunting. There's a lot of different variables that go into that. We would be more than happy to help you if you come in, but for simplicity's sake, let's talk about some great ammo we have in stock. So right here we have some Federal Grand Slam. This is 20 gauge 3-inch. This is a 5-shot. Fun fact, this is actually the exact same ammo. If you're part of the FOOF page, which is the One Force customers page on Facebook, I posted that I shot 2 turkeys last fall. This is the exact ammo that I shot those with. So I know it works. And I shot it out of my Remington 870. I don't remember which choke I have in it, even though I just said that choke selection is a crucial part of shooting the turkeys. But great ammo choice right there. And another one from Winchester. This is Winchester Double X. This is Magnum turkey load, so this is for 20 gauge. This is a 3-inch round, and again, 5-shot. But next we have from Remington. This is again another 20 gauge round. This is the Remington Premier Magnum Turkey 3-inch, and this is 5-shot as well. 5-shot's a very common in the general selection of, hey, I'm going to go shoot a turkey. What should I use? 5-shots, what a lot of people use. Up next, we have Heavy Metal Turkey, if you want to be real hardcore. So this is 20 gauge, again, 3-inch, and this is 4-shot. So that's a great option. This one is 5 rounds. The other 2 I talked about were 10 rounds, and this one was, the Remington was 5 rounds as well. And look, Nitro Turkey. I actually have a couple boxes of this. I don't know if I've ever shot a turkey with it though, but you know, a girl likes to have options. So this is the Remington Nitro Turkey. It's the extra hard lead shot. This is 10 rounds. This is for 12 gauge. This is 3.5-inch. You know, if you really like to hurt your shoulder in the process of shooting a turkey, have at it. Again, this is 5-shot. I have to post a video that I found the other day on the One Force users group. There was a video of Kevin Hart. I forget which movie it's in, but it's when you shoot the 3.5 turkey loads and it when he pulls the trigger, it shoots him back into the wall. I thought that was an accurate representation of shooting 3.5-inch turkey loads. All right, another 12 gauge option. This is Winchester Longbeard XR, another very popular option that pretty much everyone and their brother uses for turkey hunting. So this is 12 gauge, 3.5-inch. This one is a 6-shot, and that is 10 rounds, I believe. Oh, and look, more Longbeard XR, only instead of 3.5-inch, you get 3-inch on this one, and this is 4-shot as well. Well, not as well, because the last one was 6-shot, but you know what I mean. And up next, remember how earlier I said that if you want to harvest a turkey in the state of Maine with a 410, you have to use TSS? Well, here's your TSS. So we have one option from Federal. This is Federal Premium TSS, or Tungsten Super Shot. So this one is 3-inch, so 410 3-inch, and it is 9-shot. Seriously, even if you are not using a 410, we do have this in 12 gauge and I believe 20 gauge as well. And it works phenomenally for harvesting turkeys. So I strongly consider, obviously it is a little bit bigger of a price point than some of your other options, but in my opinion, definitely worth it. And if you were kind of interested in TSS or don't know a ton about it, we actually do have a blog post that I wrote right on oneforceweaponry.com. It's called The Price and Payout of TSS. Is it really worth it? In my opinion, it is, but you can check that out to kind of give you some more pros and cons of TSS. So that is one option we have for 410 TSS in. This one is another from Remington. It's Premier TSS. This guy is 3-inch and it is 9-shot as well. These are both 5 rounds in each container. And then We have some 12 gauge TSS. Like I said, I believe we do have 20 over there. But this is from Federal. This is Federal Premium. This is the 3rd degree TSS. This is 3-inch. This is a mix shot TSS, which does make the price point a little lower than if you were just shooting like straight shot TSS. This is a 5, 6, and a 7 shot 3rd degree. And there are a lot of other TSS options as well. Like if you get really into TSS, going with like an Apex round or something like that, that's when you really can get some good distance and some great results out of your TSS load. But if you're looking for something to enter into the world of TSS and really get some good results, these will work as well. All right, and before we talk about our body decoy there, let's talk about some choke options that we have. Obviously, these are not every single choke option that we have in One Force right now, but just for simplicity's sake, these are 3 of similar options that we have for a lot of different firearms. So from TruGlo, this is the Headbanger. So this one fits the 12 gauge, and this one fits the Beretta Benelli mobile choke pattern. So, and that's going to fit a lot of different shotguns. A lot of your import brands generally fit the Benelli Beretta mobile pattern. So like on this one, it fits Stoeger, pumps and semi-autos, Mossberg Pro Factors. So you have a lot of kind of different versatility in this one choke. This guy, you can kind of see the simulated pattern on the back of the box of kind of what you're going to be looking at there. It gives you a full breakdown of what exactly this fits on the back of it. It fits some Remington, some Browning, some Mossberg, some Benelli Berettas. So you have kind of a wide variety of what this guy will fit. Up next, we have one for 20 gauge. We sell a lot of the Carlson Longbeards, or a lot of the Carlson chokes in general. I actually have one of these in my Remington. Obviously, it fits my Remington though. So this is from Longbeard XR. This is the Locked In Lethal. So this is the 580 or 568 turkey choke. Sorry, does come with a free choke wrench, which, believe it or not, does come in handy. And if again you are looking to shoot TSS heavy shot, or obviously lead shot is most common. But if you're looking to shoot that, make sure it is stamped that you can shoot TSS or heavy shot through it. But that one is for a 20 gauge. And we have them for 410 as well. So again, this is the Carlson's heavyweight TSS, for 410. And as I said, you need to shoot 410 or need to shoot TSS through a 410 if you want to legally harvest a turkey in the state of Maine. So obviously this one is set up for heavyweight TSS. This one fits the Stevens 301, but I believe that pattern will fit quite a few other shotguns, but I'll have to look that up to make sure. And like I said, we definitely have way more chokes in stock than that. But just for example's sake, we have a 12, a 20, and a 410. Next up, we have this quarter body Tom decoy. If you have never hunted turkeys using one of these or even a full body mount, you're missing out. I highly recommend look up some YouTube videos, watch some. You can get some really, really entertaining and fun hunts out of these. So this is from Bone Collector. This is the quarter body Tom decoy. I've known a lot of people that will use these and actually crawl behind them, like through fields, to get closer to turkeys. You can do a lot of fun stuff with these, especially when turkey hunting. This is a very affordable quarter body Tom decoy. These work very well. It has the full fan on it, and it's kind of, I don't want to say synthetic, but not necessarily plasticky, but it will hold up. Especially a lot of the times I feel like whenever I go turkey hunting, it's raining at least part of the time I'm out there. So this will hold up well to any kind of elements or weather while you're out there. But yeah, a great option for turkey hunting. Seriously, if you haven't watched some of the hunts that people do with these, I highly recommend it. They're super fun, super entertaining, and a great option if you're looking to do something a little bit different this year with your turkey hunting capabilities. So now that you've listened to me ramble about a whole bunch of turkey hunting options, hopefully we get to see you guys come in this week. Hopefully we can help you get set up if you don't already have a turkey hunting set up, or if maybe you're looking for a new call, want to mount an optic to yours, come in, see us, say hi, even if it's just picking up some ammo. And we can't wait to see all your turkey hunting pictures. I know some places across the country, turkey season's already started. If you're a viewer of our One Force channel, send us in some pictures. Seriously, we love to see them. I know a lot of our local guys, we have people stop in all the time, even like youth hunters and stuff, like their parents will bring them in. We love seeing your turkeys. We think it's a lot of fun. So if you happen to get one on Youth Day coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend, or in the week following, or the weeks following after, send those in to us, post them on our Fans of One Force page, and yeah, let us know. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Drop in, see Aaron and Miss Aaron and Mike. I almost said Miss Mike. Poor Mike. Stop in and see them this Saturday. Like I said, they're here till 1. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let us know what you use for turkey hunting. What's your setup look like? Or let us know like the biggest turkey you've shot. We love to hear that information as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's One Force video. Let us know if there's anything you want to see going ahead in the future, and we hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.